Welcome, everybody. Today, I want you to think about the word yoga, which means to yoke, to unite. Right now, I'm yoked with Bodhi. It's so hot. Hey? Just contemplate all the connections in your life. What about new connections this year as a result of what's happened to our old day-to-day way of living? Look at all the new connections that have come in. Maybe better connections with your family. Maybe better connections with your friends. What about new connections such as you and I are sharing right now through a telephone connection, a Wi-Fi connection? So that word connection, pretty interesting in all its manifestations. Does connection have to be up close and personal every moment? Me and Bodhi. He's going to be disgusted in a minute. Connections, we think we have to be connected to the hip sometimes. People have to be around to be connected, but we've demonstrated that is not the case. So can you expand your understanding of the word connection? Can you expand your feelings of connection, of interconnectedness? Right? What about your connection to the world around you? What about your connection to nature, animals, things, birds, sky, ocean? Can you feel into that a little more today for me? It's quite a beautiful, energetic feeling to be connected. In this time, for sure, I'm disconnected from my family physically, who are in England, and yet connected through technology, connected to new people that have become family. And this is the concept in yoga of oneness, interconnectedness, that we explore when we practice yoga. We connect with our bodies physically through the practice of asana, but we connect with our spirit, our essence, right? Our soul. And that's why you feel so bloody good afterwards. All right, so just make your way to child's pose. Just take the knees apart. How's this going to work, Bodhi? Extend the hands long. Bring the forehead down to the mat. Take a deep inhale and just let your belly fall down. Start to draw the breath all the way down into the belly. And exhale it out through the mouth. Good. Maybe finger-tipping the hands over to the right. Left hand on top of right. And just press back with that left sit bone. So you really feel a nice extension down the side of the body. And breathe. Maybe sliding that left hand underneath the right armpit, palm facing up. Just drawing the shoulder right through. Cheekbone down to the mat. There you go. Maybe feel your fingertips. And then relax. The gift of touch. How wonderful. Good. Slowly release back to center. Take a breath. Breathe it out through the mouth. And then maybe fingertip over to the left this time. Right hand on top of left. Press back through that sit bone. Feel the rib cage expand and breathe into those lungs. Threading right hand under left armpit. Lower the cheekbone down to the mat. Maybe touch the fingers. Good. Slowly release. Come back to center. Take a breath. And on an inhale, come on up. Draw the hips all the way down to the mat. Bend the elbows and just release the legs behind you. Engage the feet, engage the quads. Press through the forearms. As you exhale, draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Draw the elbows into the rib cage, lower down. Spread the fingers and on an inhale, start to rise halfway up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Good. Pressing the feet into the mat. Slowly rise halfway. Exhale, slowly lower. Good. Walk the hands a little farther forward. Elbows in. This time come all the way up. Into your cobra. Just a soft bend into the elbows. Gaze up, nose up. Squeeze the butt. Press the feet into the mat. Good. Maybe roll over onto one hip, onto the knife edge of your feet, gaze over your shoulder. Relax the elbows. Come back through center, other side. Good. Come back through center on an inhale. Press back up onto the knees. Curl the toes under. Walk the hands in, right underneath the shoulders. Cat-cows. So take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the nose. Exhale, push the mat away. Tilt the tailbone, chin to chest. And hang out anywhere that feels really good. Inhale, drop the belly. Maybe rotate the elbows out this time, shoulders rotating out. Exhale, push it away. You can release your toes. Good, one more time. Just moving with your breath, feeling into your body. making that connection. Neutral spine, walk the hands to the top of the mat. Take giant circles with the hips. So inhale, come forward. Exhale, push your bum all the way back to the heels. Giant, giant rolls. Inhale. Exhale. Good, switching directions whenever it feels good. You're just getting into your body, oiling everything up and getting some blood flowing. Good. Come back to center. Walk the hands all the way back to the knees. Curl the toes under. Get your pinky toe tucked as well. So we'll work a little on the fascia. Bring the hands on the knees. Take a deep inhale. Slide them up. Arch the back. Exhale. Slide the hands down. Tuck your belly button in. Chin to chest. Arching. Just start to breathe. Good. Exhale. Inhale. And lift the hands above the head. Turn the palms up and reach up. You can come up all the way onto the knees if you like. Good. Take a little twist out. Release the hands. Twist out to the right. Lift left hand up and over. Gaze over the shoulder. Good. Inhale, center. Interlace your fingers. So I teach mirror image. Good. Exhale, other side. A little bit of a twist with that reach. Good. Come back to center. Exhale, release the toes. Draw the forehead down to the mat. Draw your bum back to your hips. Take hold of your heels. And on an inhale, start to lift the hips off the heels. It's called rabbit's pose. So if you grab the outside of the heels, you've kind of created some resistance for the hips. You're pressing up. You're on the crown of the head, chin tucked in. Tuck your belly button in. And feel a release right in that lumbar spine area. Try to breathe. And slowly lower down. Curl the toes back under. Come on up all the way again. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up. Good. Reach, reach, reach. And then release the hands behind the hips. Fingers point down. Elbows, bring them together. Take a deep inhale. Press the hips forward. Take the nose up. And if the neck is a little tight, just keep your gaze neutral. Look straight ahead. See if you can reach behind to the heels. One heel, second heel, a little back bend, camel pose. That's it. Again, if the neck is stiff, just keep your gaze forward, or just keep your hands on the back of the hips for a gentle, gentle back bend. And breathe. Slowly, one hand at a time, release. Sit back on the bum, extend the legs out in front, big diamond shape. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands up, lengthen. And exhale, slowly draw forward, threading those hands underneath the ankles, palms facing up. Yeah, just slide the hands underneath. Take a deep inhale, lift up through the chest, and exhale. Slowly fold in. Good. Just bring the feet a little farther forward, Suze. There you go. And breathe. Slowly rise. Release the hands. Place the feet to the outside edge of the mat. Hands behind the hips. Take an inhale, lift up through the chest, and exhale, just start to windshield wiper with the breath. Inhale through center, exhale other side. Gaze over your opposite shoulder. So you get a nice bum massage at the same time. When's the last time you had one of those, darling? You like last night? Hi, Blue. Good, come back to center. Walk the feet together right in front, knees are bent. Let's lift one foot off the mat, other foot off the mat, boat pose. Cross the ankles, draw them into the body, hands down by the hips, and see if you can lift your butt off the floor. Yep, lift up, good. Straight back to boat, palms up. So you can actually float your feet as well, Suze. You can float your feet and your hands. So lift on up, 5 breaths, boat pose. So you can stay here. You can also just keep your hands down by your side. No shame in this game. One more breath. Crossing at the ankles, lift the butt. Yeah. Yeah, good. One more time. Savasana, boat. So just firing up those lower abdominals pretty early on. Good, release. Float the feet, float the butt. Come all the way back onto all fours. Curl the hips up to the sky, toes are tucked. Find your first down dog. And let's press back. Release the spine, release the shoulders, hamstrings, paddling the heels maybe if that feels good. Gaze up at your belly button. Re-engage and connect to your breath. Good, come high on the toes, bend the knees, and slowly bring your belly all the way back to the thighs. Try to see your belly button. Maybe your boobs are in the way, but it's up there somewhere. Spread the fingers. Good, press the heels back towards the mat. Come high on the toes and maybe draw the heels over to the left. Come onto the knife edge of your feet. Press back and you'll feel a little into the IT band here. High on the toes, other side, heels, drop them over, press back. Good, come back to center, draw the body forward into plank. So you can drop down to your knees if you're working on your upper body strength, or you could also drop down to forearm plank. So if you're on your knees, maybe try forearm plank and float the knees just for 3 breaths. Take it away from now. Draw the belly button up towards the spine, push through the hands and breathe. One more breath. Good, roll onto the side, roll onto your left side. You could drop that bottom knee if you're in forearm plank. Raise right hand to the sky. Good, so you're either in full plank, gaze up to the hand, maybe you even float that top leg. You could take a toe bind and maybe fall over. It's all good. Do what you want. Your practice, your body. Good, come back to center. 3 breaths in center, draw the shoulders right over the wrists. So just sparking up a little power. And find your opposite side. Remember, if you're forearm plank, you drop you down, drop your bottom knee, reach up. Lift up through the hips, maybe float the leg. One more breath. Slowly come back to center. Press the hips high, down dog. Paddle the heels. And press back. Zip the toes together. And on your next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Curl the heel in to the butt. And lift the knee. Gaze under that armpit. Really press back with the opposite heel. You're opening up your hip. Maybe rotate your ankle. Take an inhale, point the toe to the back. Gaze between the hands. And draw that foot in between the hands. Drop to the back knee. Good. Bring the hands to the inside of that left foot. Release the back toe and allow the hips to draw down towards the mat. You could take your left hand, press the knee out. Gaze over the shoulder. Good. Maybe draw that back heel in towards the butt. Reach round with the hand. Catch the outside edge of the foot. Maybe your yoga pants. Gaze over the shoulder. Maybe you could roll onto the knife edge of your front foot, really opening out that hip. Good. Slowly release. Bring the hands back to the inside of the foot. Toe, heel, foot back to the middle. Good. Frame the front foot with your hands. Curl the back toe under. Lift that back knee. Into a runner's lunge. Maybe extending left hand open. Dragonfly twist. Reaching high. Make 3 big circles. Re-engage your breath. Inhale. Big wide circles. And if you have shoulder issues, just shorten the lever. Bring the hands onto the shoulder. And make circles with your elbow. Or if your shoulder hurts, don't make any bloody circles. It's as easy as that. Frame the front foot, drop the back knee again. Take a deep inhale and exhale, draw the hips back over that back heel. Straightening front leg, flex the foot. Take an inhale, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, draw the body down. It's called Hanumanasana, half split. Tilt the tailbone back and up. Take 5 more breaths here. Just working into the back of the thigh, back of the knee. You've already lost count. Good. Draw the weight forward. Slowly walk the hands. Lift the hips. You're going to come to the side of your mat and you're in a forward fold. Turn your toes round to face the side. Bring the hands in line with the toes. Take an inhale onto your fingertips. Look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Crown of head down towards your mat. Draw the body in. Draw the weight towards your toes. You can shake your head a little side to side. Hey, Blue. And breathe. Super calming for the nervous system as soon as you do forward folds. Good. Walking the hands all the way over to the left foot. Draw the hips down over that left heel. Straighten the right leg. Flex the toe. It's called Skandasana. So just drop your hips. Yeah. Flex that foot and externally rotate. That's it. Bring the hands to heart. Maybe a little balance. 3 breaths. Just working now the inside of the thigh. You know by now I can't count. Never did that in school. Just very artistic. Good. Bring the hands down. Walk across the other side. Oh, there we go. Good. Flex the foot. Rotate open. Hands to heart. Pick a gaze point on the floor. Good, bring the hands down. Walk the hands round to the back of the mat this time. Step back, down dog. Good, press back, draw the heels down. Maybe you're noticing you're a little bit more open now behind the thighs, behind the knees. Draw the belly button in, shake your head, and spread the fingers. And breathe. Good, this time zip the toes together. Right leg high to the sky. Curl the heel in. Lift that knee. Maybe rotate the ankle. Point the toe to the back. Exhale, bring the foot through. Drop to the back knee. Good, take that runner's lunge first. So draw the hips down. Toe heel the foot to the outside edge of the mat. Take the hand and press the leg. Good, gaze over the shoulder. Good, curl that back heel in towards the bum. Reach behind, see if you can grab hold of the foot. Gaze over the shoulder. Good, drawing the hips down. One more breath. Release the foot, toe heel, front foot back into the middle of the mat. Walk the hips back, curl the back toe under, straighten that front leg. So keep your hips up off your heel, flex the front foot, take an inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the body forward and in. Tailbone, tilt back and up. Half split, Hanumanasana. And breathe. Good, walk the hands forward. Float the back foot, float the black knee, extend. Right hand high to the sky, dragonfly twist. Good, maybe 3 big circles with the hand. That's it, nice and slow with the breathing. Good, drop the back knee, walk the hands back round, center of the mat, coming back down to the side. Take the hands behind your back. See if you can clasp your fingers. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders together. And exhale, draw the crown of the head down. Bringing the hands off the lower back. Good, 5 breaths. Slowly rise. Head and shoulders coming up last. Toe heel the feet in a little. Heels are in. Dip the knees down. Dip the hips down. That's it. Just make sure your knees are behind your ankles for me. Release the hands out into goddess pose. So draw the shoulder blades together. Spread the fingers. Gaze down to the floor. Breathe, dip down a little deeper. Strong warrior kind of shape. Float one heel off the mat. Good, lower down, other side. Lower down, both heels, see if you can float. Lower down a little more. Stay high on those toes, come back up. Yeah, float those heels. Good, drop the heels, inhale, palms touch, look up, exhale, dip down. Inhale, look up, touch hands. Dip down. One more time. Good. Rotate your left toes to the front. Rotate your right toes. Round about 45 degrees. Take hold of that left wrist. Draw it all the way to the back. That's it. Gaze up. Sky arch, your left elbow, left knee, extend over. Just walk that back foot out a little more. One more breath. Release the hands to the heart. Take a twist out to the left. Pick up that back heel. Elbow comes on the knee. Gaze up. Two more breaths. Press the hands down in front of the heart so you lift your belly off your thighs. Good. Gaze down at the big toe. See if you can draw the weight into that front leg and float the back leg for 3 breaths. Keeping the twist. Good. Drop the back leg, come up and over, sky arch, or grab that left wrist, release it back again. Good. Open out to the side, take a back bend. Fold in. Shake the head a little side to side. And breathe. Hands to the hips and slowly rise again. Rotating your right toes now to the back of your mat. Other toes round 45 degrees. Take hold of that right wrist, lift it up and over to sky archer. Gaze up to the elbow. Good, feeling that release in that hip. One more breath. Elbow to knee, extend over, opposite side. Reach up and over. Gaze at your fingertips and really press down through the outside edge of that back foot. Release into a twist out to the right. Elbow on the knee. Pick up the back heel. Press the hands down to the heart. Gaze up. Nice strong back leg. Maybe gaze to the toes. Try to float that back leg. A little power work, a little strength and balance work. Good. Drop the back foot. Come on over. Open out 5-star. Take a back bend and dip back to goddess pose. Hands up. Heels down. 3 breaths. Good. Slowly fold in. Toe heel the feet in a little wider than hip width and lift the hips all the way down to the floor. Bring the hands to heart. Yogi squat, malasana. Rock a little side to side. Now if you can't get your heels down, take the feet farther apart. Maybe release fingertips down to the ground. Drop the chin. It's like yoga techno. Good. 2 more breaths. Turn the palms over, slowly lift the hips. Toe heel the feet in, hip width apart. And step the left foot across the right foot. Keep your knees bent. Walk the fingertips in towards the toes. Take an inhale, try to lengthen. Exhale, try to lift the hips and fold in. IT band coming out to play here. 5 breaths. Good, maybe reaching up on your next inhale, right hand high to the sky. It's going to adjust your balance in the feet. Maybe rotate the wrist. And breathe. Bring that hand down. Uncross the feet. Come back to center. Now, right foot crosses over left. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 5 breaths. On your next inhale, maybe left hand reaches high to the sky. See if you can take the gaze up. You might fall over. Maybe rotate the wrist a little. Good, release the hand. Step the feet hip width apart. 2 fist distance in between. Take hold of your big toes. With the peace fingers, take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Draw the belly button in, lift the tailbone up. Take the elbows out to the side and really pull up on those big toes. Here's where we're going to play. Take the right hand to the hip, keeping hold of those left big toes. We're going to soften the knees a little. And we're going to try and stand up, pulling that toe up and forward. Just a little balance play. Uttita Hasta Padangustasana, big toe hold. Yeah, you can take your hand out to your side to balance. And if you can't get hold of your toe, hold on to your knee. Slowly draw that leg or that knee out to the side. You can take your hand out. You can go and hold a wall. You could also just be here. It's all good. It's just a little play on your balance. Come back to center. Keep the leg floated, but bring both hands to the hips. Point the toe. Gaze at your big toe. 3 breaths. Squeeze. Good, release, shake it out. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Good, make sure 2 fist distance in between the feet again. Now walk onto the palms. So bring your toes into the crease of the wrist. Bend your knees to get in there. Take an inhale, try to lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold in. Lift your tailbone, suck your belly in. And draw the weight forward into the toes. You're really doing a beautiful release on the back of the wrist. Head is heavy. Take 3 more breaths. Slowly release, binding those right big toes with the peace fingers, left hand on the hip. Soften the knees and slowly try to lift that foot in front. I need a hair tie. Forgot. Good. Maybe hand comes out to the side to balance. Keep your gaze steady on the floor. Take 3 more breaths. Opening out to the side. It's a little challenging, this one, but you can always just hold the knee. You can always hold a wall. We're just working into those stabilizing muscles in the ankle, those proprioceptors. Got to keep our balance as we age. Not that anybody in this room's aging. Mentally, anyway. Good. Come back to center. Float the foot. Look at your big toe. 3 breaths. Squeeze. Release it down. Shake it out. Get the energy out. Take a deep inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Fold in. Chest to thighs. Halfway lift. Palms down. Feet back. Into plank and lower down. Bottom of a push-up. Hover if you can. And then just release all the way down. Good. Take the left hand all the way behind. See if you can take hold of your foot. Right hand, see if you can take hold of your right foot. Just draw the heels in. You can rest your head down first. And draw the heels in towards the bum. On an inhale, start to push into the feet. Push. 2. Push really hard into the hands. And release, relax, but keep hold of your feet. Let the heels come into the bum. Good, one more time. Push, 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 push. Relax, relax. Good, and again, push, push, push. 2, 3, 4. Relax. 2, 3, 4. This time push into the hands and slowly start to lift the head. Draw the shoulder blades together. See if you can float the knees off. Just gaze ahead so you protect your neck. 2 more breaths. Kick harder, lift higher. Good, slowly lower down. Bring the hands underneath the chin. Turn the head across to the right. Take a breather at last. It's supposed to be yoga, relaxing. Maybe right knee floats out to the side. 90-degree angle, just lift it out. Toes are pointing out. Option here to take your right hand threaded underneath left armpit. And if that's a little too tough on your lower back, so just feel that. You could turn round and thread the left hand, and it's so much more gentle a shape. So you choose. Do you need the shoulder release, or do you want a gentle, gentle, gentle shoulder release? I'm going with gentle today. So as you learn to connect better with your body, with your mind, with your spirit, you just develop a better relationship with your body. You respect it when it's tired. You don't push so much when it's tired. And you start to tune into what your body needs. Connection. Again. Yoga. Slowly release. Slide the leg down, unravel the arm, and just turn the head to the opposite direction. Just using your arms like a pillow, sliding the other leg out to the side. Toes are pointing out. You're making a 90-degree angle from your hip to the knee, to the ankle, to the toes. So layering in the upper body. If you want an intense twist, you'll take your left hand underneath. Otherwise, right hand, so your hand's pointing the same direction as your knee. You choose what you need today. Slowly release. Find your way onto your back. You can hug your knees into your chest. Just bring your hands on top of the knees, maybe make a little circle around the sacrum, that lower back area. Changing directions when you're ready. Good, extending the feet to the sky. Maybe sliding the hands up the inside of the legs, grabbing the outside edges. It's called happy baby. So your elbows inside the knees. Draw the knees down outside the armpits. That's it. Just squeezing and compressing the hips here. Good, releasing the toes and just letting the legs hang. Point the toes to the sky and just soften the knees. Bring the hands down by the sides. Close your eyes. Maybe the feet want to point, flex, rotate. Any tension in there, just draining away. Crossing left knee over right. Draw the knees back in towards the body. See if you can slide your hands down to the shins and draw those knees tighter into the body. You could maybe take hold of the outside edges of the feet and extend the legs a little. So you really, I call this the nutcracker. Fortunately, we don't have any nuts, right? But if you do, take a moment, rearrange them. And try to breathe. Relax the heels. Relax the elbows. Keeping the legs crossed, just extend the arms out like airplane wings. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just draw the knees all the way across to the right. Gaze over the opposite shoulder. If this spinal twist is a little intense, just uncross the legs and draw the knees up to the sides. Good. Slowly draw the head back to center. Uncross the legs for me. Slowly draw the knees back. And then extend the feet high to the sky. Let them hang. Crossing right knee over left. Allow the heels to fall and draw the knees in. See if you can find the shins. Maybe the outside edge of the feet. Maybe extend a little. You might notice a difference in one side of your body than the other. Take note, left or right side of the body. What message are you getting? Your body is making a connection. Maybe it's screaming at you right now. Left side of the body, maybe you ought to look at how much you're giving in your life. You may be over-giving and not receiving as much as you could. Right side of the body screaming at you. Injuries on the right. Doing too much. Going too hard. Too much yang. Maybe you're taking a little too much from those in your life. Right? No judgment, just observation and awareness. A connection with what's going on. Good, just relax those heels. Extend the arms like airplane wings. And allow the knees to fall over to the left. For a spinal twist, gaze opposite side. Good, bring the head back to the center, uncross the legs, draw the knees back, give yourself a big squeeze, and slowly, slowly make your way to final resting shape. Just extend the legs, palms face up. Deep inhale and exhale it out. Take a soft inhale, soft exhale. Just coming back and feeling your physical form. Maybe touching the fingers to the thumb, feeling the toes. Maybe right hand makes its way to the belly, left hand onto the heart. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Check in, connect. Check in, ask yourself how you're doing, how you're feeling right now. How's your body feeling? How's your heart feeling? Maybe one thing that you're grateful for right now, just right now, today. And feel how that energy of gratitude changes the energetic system in your body, sparks it up, floods it. Take a good morning stretch. Spark up the physical energy in the body. Fingertips to toe tips. Hug your knees into your chest and just find your way onto your side. Whichever side feels good for you today. Take a breath. Take another one. Look how easily that flows in. Connection with the space around you. When you're ready, just press up, cross-legged, seated position. We're just sealing our practice. Hands come into the heart, pressing together, connecting the left and the right side of the body. Take a deep inhale, sit up a little. Exhale it out. Yeah, another one of those. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. Good stuff. Taking time to connect to you, to your body, and to each other. The light in me honors a light in each and every one of you. Thank you for connecting again today. Namaste.